Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Monday, June 5th, 2023. A motorcycle rider was taken to the hospital with visible injuries after an incident in 29 Palms. Alan Dixon, a 63-year-old resident of Oceanside, was riding a motorcycle southbound on Adobe Road on Thursday. As he approached Sullivan Road, a black sedan driven by Clara Brown, a 76-year-old resident of Yucca Valley, made a turn in front of the motorcycle. Dixon braked suddenly in an attempt to avoid a collision with the sedan and lost control of his motorcycle, crashing at the intersection. Responding county sheriff's deputies reported that Dixon was suffering from visible injuries, but that he was awake and breathing at the scene. He was transported to a hospital by Morongo Basin Emergency Services ambulance. Brown stayed at the scene and provided information to deputies. Two members of the Morongo Valley Community Services District Board of Directors contemplated the fate of the district after a series of resignations has left the governing body in a state of limbo. At an ad hoc meeting of the board's Community Relations Committee yesterday, directors Christina Gorky and Johnny Tolbert had an informal conversation with a few dozen concerned members of the community. The full board of directors has not met since March 15th due to a lack of quorum at their April and May meetings. Since that last meeting, 2 of the 5 board directors have resigned. Directors Gorky and Tolbert spoke candidly about the future of the CSD, saying that if there is not a quorum at the scheduled June 21st meeting, the board could face major consequences from the county and the state, as they are legally required to meet once every 3 months. Gorky and Tolbert shared that they have not been in communication with the other remaining director, Michael Emery. Tolbert described the board as being in a gray area, saying, "There has never been a city government that has defaulted on the 3 consecutive meetings rule. There is no precedent for what to expect if we do not meet on June 21st. Director Michael Emery told Z107.7 that he intends to be at the June 21st meeting and expressed his hope that the temperature will have gone down, referring to hostility he has faced at previous meetings. Director Emery is married to James Whitney, a former director of the Morongo Valley CSD, who resigned in May. Whitney was responsible for the cancellation of the May CSD meeting, citing safety concerns as a reason for his absence. Emery and Whitney are the subjects of a recall campaign, and Whitney reported threats of violence he had received and vandalism to the sheriff's office. At yesterday's meeting, Gorky and Tolbert explained that board business, specifically submitting a budget to the state of California and selecting new board members, has been impossible due to the board's failure to meet, and that the failure to act on board business will bring additional consequences from the county and the state. A number of possibilities were floated as to how and when new board members may be selected, including an appointment by the County Board of Supervisors or a costly special election. But Gorky and Tolbert said that their hands were effectively tied until the scheduled June 21st meeting. Summer reading is an important part of a child's education, as the 3-month break has been known to cause a dip in a child's developing reading skills. The High Desert has 3 solid summer reading programs, and they all start today. Here with information is online news editor Robert Hayden.
The San Bernardino County Library System is offering its annual summer reading program at all 3 branches in the High Desert beginning today. The program is open to all ages. Readers can track their books on the Beanstalk app in order to earn and collect rewards at their local branch. For every 30 items checked out between June 5th and July 30th, readers will be entered into a drawing for grand prizes. Each branch has a schedule of activities for the summer reading program, including magic, mobile zoos and wildlife demonstrations, wacky juggling, and puppet shows. For links to each of our High Desert Library branches' summer reading program schedules, you can visit sbclib.org or this story on Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Robert Hayden.
The Town of Yucca Valley Recreation Department has announced the opening date for the community pool as June 19th. This will also kick off the town's summer aquatics program, which is set to include swimming lessons, a junior lifeguarding program, and fun and fitness classes for all ages. Registration for swimming classes opens today. To sign up, you can visit yucca-valley.org or go to the community center in person during normal business hours. The pool is located at Yucca Valley High School on Onaga Trail and will be open weekdays starting June 19th. To learn more and see the full schedule of programming, see this story online at Z107.7fm.com. A new outdoor art museum is in the works for Joshua Tree, slated to open in early 2024. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas shares the plans for this unique space.
A new outdoor art space is currently in the works in Joshua Tree. The Townley Foundation Museum will be a 2.5-acre outdoor arts venue on the opposite side of Highway 62 from Copper Mountain College. The brainchild of acclaimed artist Shane Townley, the 501c3 nonprofit will be a free museum open to the public daily and launching in early 2024, with over 50 artworks by California artists exploring contemporary subjects. Submission for artist inclusion in the upcoming exhibition space or to enroll for artist and residency opportunities, as well as to investigate opportunities to contribute to the endeavor, check out the details at townleyfoundation.org. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
And finally, it's hot out and the snakes are out. With more on what to do when you see a snake, here's El Weather Up.
The snakes are out indeed, but local hero and snake wrangler Danielle Wall explains that these camouflage predators will do anything to avoid confrontation. If you do see one, or if you hear a rattle, freeze, locate, and back away. Don't run until you have located it. If you need to pass a snake, give it space, and if you can't get past it, gently toss some water or dirt to scare it off. Note that venomous snakes, especially babies, won't always have rattles, and as Joshua Tree National Park Ranger Michael Vamstad adds, rattlesnakes who have never encountered a human might not rattle either. But you can identify a venomous snake by its heart-shaped head atop a thinner, indented neck. Snakes are generally very reserved, Vamstead says, and you can easily walk away. Reporting for Z107.7, this is El Weather Up.
That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmatz.